Hi, guys and gals. I am here today to answer a probably unimportant question about bolt-action sniper rifles in good old Destiny 2. So my thought was that the animation that happens between each shot where you pull the bolt back right there could be sped up by increasing reload speed or maybe handling. I did some testing and found that reload speed does make that animation go by faster, and it can actually increase your damage output a little bit. So I have right here a helmsman with a whopping 6 reload speed to use as a kind of like base control test for this demonstration. It doesn't have any damage perks or anything like that. And then also, there aren't any loader mods or anything in my gauntlets. So without further ado, I will put some shots into Carl here. Alright, 405 damage. Now to show what happens from just a small increase, I will put a reload mod on and we will see how big of a difference 10 more reload speed makes. Alright, 423 DPS. That is somewhere between 4 and 5%, which is not too bad for just having 10 more reload speed. Let's see if we can bump that up a little bit higher, though, because we can also put mods on our gauntlets to increase our reload speed. Put those on real quick, and we'll see what number we get. You can almost start to kind of actually feel the animation go by more quickly. All right, 447. That is just under 10%. So that's pretty good. There is one last thing I want to show that is not something you would ever really do in a situation where you care about DPS. But if you want to increase reload speed, Ophidian Aspect is the best way to go about that. Let's see what happens when we have more reload speed than we can ever want. Oh, and this technically has slightly less weapon stat, which isn't a huge difference, only 2 difference. So that should be negligible, but just wanted to mention that for full disclosure. Okay, now you can really tell that it's faster. Golly. All right, 512. Wow. So that's over 25%. Dang. That's better than I would have expected. Wow. Anyway, that's not really useful because, again, who's going to use Ophidian Aspect and PvE content? I mean, if you like pull this out in a raid or something, you're going to get kicked. That's just how that's going to happen. But anyway, but setting aside that, if your loadout has room for extra, loader mods or some other way to increase your reload speed and you are using a bolt-action sniper rifle, I mean, you should do it. It's free damage. So yeah, if you are still here, thanks for watching. I hope this was of some interest to you, and I hope you have a good rest of your day or night, wherever you're watching. Peace.